Have you ever been curious about the Hippocratic Oath and what it really says? I was, and I ended up at www.nih.gov/hmd/Greek_oath.html. Now, that is a website from the National Institute of Health. It's a .gov website. So let's proceed to what the Hippocratic Oath says. This is what it says word for word. I swear by Apollo the physician and Asclepius and Hygeia and Panacea and all the gods and goddesses as my witnesses, that according to my ability and judgment, I will keep this oath and this contract. To hold him who taught me this art equally dear to me as my parents, to be a partner in life with him, and to fulfill his needs when required, to look upon his offspring as equals to my own siblings, and to teach them this art, if they shall wish to learn it, without fee or contract, and that by the set rules, lectures, and every other mode of instruction, I will impart a knowledge of the art to my own sons, and those of my teachers, and to students bound by this contract, and having sworn this oath to the law of medicine, but to no others. I will use those dietary regimens which will benefit my patients according to my greatest ability and judgment, and I will do no harm or injustice to them. I will not give a lethal drug to anyone if I am asked, nor will I provide such a plan, and similarly, I will not give a woman a pessary to cause an abortion. In purity and according to divine law will I carry out my life and my art. I will not use the knife even upon those suffering from stones, but I will leave this to those who are trained in this craft. Into whatever homes I go, I will enter them for the benefit of the sick, avoiding any voluntary act of impropriety or corruption, including the seduction of women or men, whether they are free men or slaves. Whatever I see or hear in the lives of my patients, whether in connection with my professional practice or not, which ought not to be spoken of outside, I will keep secret, as considering all such things to be private. So long as I maintain this oath faithfully and without corruption, may it be granted to me to partake of life fully and the practice of my art, gaining the respect of all men for all time. However, should I transgress this oath and violate it, may the opposite be my fate. Okay, that was the Hippocratic Oath, and I'm going to break it down because something don't sound right. First of all, in the beginning, you're swearing by Apollo and Panacea and all the gods and goddesses as your witnesses. That sounds a little weird, especially for a so-called Christian nation. And then the whole second paragraph is about being loyal to not only your medical teacher and professor, but to the, quote, the law of medicine, but to no others. So your loyalty is not to the suffering patient. It is to the law of medicine. Pay attention to these words. The other ones, some of them seem pretty innocent. I will use those dietary regimens, which will benefit my patients. That's good to teach people about nutrition. Not that that's what today's doctors do, but that's good. That's in there. I will not give a lethal drug to anyone. So they're saying, I'm not going to help you commit suicide, and I'm not going to help you commit abortion. You know, that's up for debate. You know, some people don't want to be here, and some people don't want to have kids. But anyway, that's not the point of this. In purity and according to divine law will carry out my life and my art. That's very vague, whatever that means. I will not use the knife even upon those suffering from stones, but I will leave this to those who are trained in this craft. I guess that's a physician saying I won't pretend to be a surgeon. All right, that's fine. Into whatever homes I go, I will enter them for the benefit of the sick, avoiding corruption, impropriety, seduction, whether they are freemen or slaves. That's the part I have a problem with. That means this document was written by slave owners, and I don't trust them. I don't trust them. The next one, whatever I see or hear in the lives of my patients, that's the confidentiality thing. That sounds good. You know, nothing wrong with that. The last thing in the Hippocratic oath that I have a problem with: so long as I maintain this oath faithfully and without corruption, may it be granted to me to partake of life fully and the practice of my art, gaining the respect of all men for all time. However, should I transgress this oath and violate it, may the opposite be my fate. Now, the reason I have a problem with this is because the first paragraph focused on your loyalty to your medical professor, and the law of medicine has nothing to do with the patients. That's the first. Well, actually, the first thing is swearing to the Greek gods, and the second thing is taking the oath to your medical professor and to the law, quote, the law of medicine, but to no others, unquote. So when you say if you go against this oath, may the opposite of success and happiness be your fate, I'm not feeling that, because the main part of the oath in the beginning, the largest paragraph in the whole oath, is to hold your teacher in the highest esteem and the law of medicine, but no others, in the highest esteem. I would be more concerned about the suffering patient, but that's just my take of the Hippocratic Oath. Rate, comment, and subscribe if you have anything to say. If I'm wrong on any point, point it out, because the medical system is messed up and Obamacare didn't address it. But rate, comment, and subscribe, especially comment, and let me know what you think. I'm glad you watched this video. Thank you. All right, I'm out.